This is André Metello from the IBM North America Tech Line. I'm here today to talk about the Comprestimator tool. The Comprestimator tool is a tool that allows you to identify how much compression you would expect in your data when you start leveraging the real-time compression-enabled products from IBM. Those products include the StoreWise products, the SVC virtualization engine, and the various appliances that you can acquire from IBM. Let's first start with the download of the tool itself. If you go to this website, you will find the instructions on how to use the tool, a description of the tool, and a quick link to a Windows binary file that will allow you to install the tool in your Windows environment. So let's switch to the window to get the execution, and once you execute this program, you create a folder in your program files x86 directory that's going to be called IBM, then it's going to go down into Comprestimator, and you will see all the different versions of the tool that's out there. Those are the different environments that you can run this tool. You can see that we have pretty much all the Unix versions, we have a VMware version, and a Windows version of the tool. Today we're actually interested in getting the Linux tool in, and what we want to do is to copy this file into the Linux server that we are interested in, identify the compression rate that we can obtain from the server, and make sure that we make that file executable. So that's enable the +X attribute into the server. You can transfer it any way you want. It can do FTP, you can do SSH and do a copy from there. Any way to transfer the file, it'll work. The important is to have it there. And here I've switched it into a Linux box. This is running out of my laptop. You can see that's running on a 3.13 kernel, and I'm now listing all the different devices that I have in the system, and basically I have one hard drive that's divided in three partitions. SDA1 being the data, 2 and 5 being the boot and the swap partition for the Linux environment. We are going to be particularly interested on the one partition, the SDA1, because that's where actual data resides. I just quickly ran the program because it takes a minute or so to run. Depends on the size of the disk, may take a little longer, but it never goes beyond 5 minutes or so. You'll notice that I have a sudo command in there. That's the way in my Linux distribution that I tell that I'm running the program as root. So in your production environment, you may need to talk to administrators if you don't have the right to run programs as the root user. The application on Linux requires to run as root, and the same applies for most of the other Unix versions. The -d command, what it does is identify what is the specific device that's going to be monitored, where we're going to look at the blocks, the IOs, to see how it's going to behave. The -v is just to make the intermediate predictions, to show those up on the screen while it's actually gathering the data, so we can see some, how the result's standing. What's the tendency for the result that we're going to get. As you can see here, the tool finished. It found that it can compress my data at a little bit over 23.5%, which makes sense because I have a lot of big zip files in here. But in a normal server, you would run that for all the devices, put them all together, and then you would be able to calculate how much you could save on your storage, how much less space you could do, or how much more data you could put in your current storage if you put it then through a real-time compression-enabled device. This was the Comprestimator demo. If you have any questions, please just leave in the comment section, and I'll try to answer them as they come. Thank you very much, and until the next time.